Okay, so let's go ahead and get the vlog started with the first home that we saw this morning, which is I'll put it on the screen when I begin, but I think the first one was a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. I think that one has more bathrooms than the second one we saw. So this one is going to be a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. It is an older home, which we were looking for. We were not looking for a new build in this instance because we were looking to see if the older builds had a little bit more space, which is what we found. So we'll start with that house, then we'll move on to the second house, which is a little bit bigger and it's a little bit better kept up, but there were some pros and cons on both of them. So we'll definitely share with you what I thought. The first one, I'm going to take you in physically. Now, there was a lot going on. There were other people in the house, so I basically just filmed as best as I could. And then I'll talk to you a little bit about the home once I get done filming it. And I'll take you through the photos of this home in case I went too fast. Then we're going to move on to home number 2 that we saw, which is another 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom. This one does not have 3.5 bathrooms. It only has 3 bathrooms, but it was much larger. It was almost 4,000 square feet. So it is an older build, so there was a lot more space in it. So just stay tuned and I will take you through my home tour. Bathroom. This is a half dining room area. It's a little small like the other one. I guess these new generational homes are... Oh, not bad. Here's the extra bathroom and a sink. Nice, nice. This is no walk-in closet, but this is a Jack and Jill, so another bathroom right here. Desk area right there. Nice. Ooh, I love this. Oh my God, I love this. He doesn't like it. I love it. Walk-in closet. Wow. And then another closet. Over here. Bathroom. And then another part of the bathroom. So I like the fact that the toilet is separate. I like the fact that the toilets are separate. Look at this. It's got a tub and everything. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I told you these older houses just have bigger closet. It's really nice. Look at this one. And then I have enough room for my bed and everything. I absolutely love this. Wow. Okay, so this is house number 3, and the other house that I was going to show you, we didn't get a chance to see yet, so I'll have to come back later. This is a potential consideration. So this is not a house that we've seen yet, but this is a house that we're considering. This is in an area that we convenience, grocery stores, Costco, Sam's, all that kind of stuff. So this has a 3D tour, and this is floor 1. So there's 2 floors to this home. It looks like they set the camera right in front of the sink for some reason. So the camera's on a tripod right here. And so as you can see, I don't like this sink situation just because those types of sinks with the little narrow portion of the sink, you can't really do much with that side, but that's kind of like an older gig. So this kitchen is pretty old. So it's a dated home. And so they have some kind of a gas stove and then some kind of a marble situation going on here. They do have a fan instead of a microwave, which is something I prefer. And then they have 2 ovens here and they have an island in the middle, and that's kind of cut off there, as you can see. But there's lots of cupboard space, so that is something that we are considering. So let's jump over to the breakfast nook, which is right beyond the kitchen. So I would venture to say that this door right here is the pantry. They don't have it listed as the pantry, but that's what I'm thinking it is. So I'm thinking it's probably a decent size inside, but I don't know. But this is the breakfast nook, so you could consider this like some kind of a dining room situation. And as you can see, there's plenty of windows there. One thing I am noticing is up here on the top of the windows, there's plenty of blinds. So that means that's just nice because then we don't have to invest in purchasing blinds. So anyway, this is a breakfast nook. So as you can see, the camera's sitting on a tripod. Then we're going to jump over here in the living room. So now we are standing in the middle of the living room. And there's these two things on each side of the wall. I don't get this. I wish I could have saw it furnished just because it's really hard for me to figure out what you would even do with this wall situation right here. Obviously, it's a fireplace, but it's weird in terms of like how they have that decorated, because you have one indenture wall on the right side, and then you have your fireplace, which I guess you could just put some decor up there maybe or something. And then on this side, I'm going to venture to say they installed this for a TV. That's what I'm thinking. They maybe had like a wall art TV or something, I'm thinking maybe. So, there's people that buy flat screen TVs nowadays, that smart TVs or whatever, and then they put them in frames. So that's what I was thinking maybe they had. Now, what they had beneath that, I don't know. So this is just, this is not part of the structure of the house. As you can see, they actually put that there. So I can't really answer how you would even decorate that, to be honest. So then once you go there, you just jump over here to the first bedroom. So now we're just beyond the kitchen. And there is a bedroom. This is a door here. So it looks like it's an outside entry. And then this is a bedroom with a full bathroom. And as you can see, the kitchen and the nook is where we were just at. So you would be walking down the hallway and to the right, I'm assuming. That's how I'm kind of getting this. And then you would go into the bathroom. So this is the bathroom. Stepping inside of the bathroom, they made it a complete shower with a vanity. And then the closet is located inside. It's not a bad closet. I don't know what the measurements are for this closet, but it is a walk-in closet. So to me, it seems like that's not a bad situation. But again, this is an older build. So just turn around. And then this to me is a half bath, I think. Unless they put the camera in the shower, maybe. They might have put the camera in the shower. I don't really know though, because I can't really tell, but anyway. This is a separate half bathroom beyond the first bathroom that we just saw, beyond the first bedroom bathroom situation. So, okay, that makes sense to me. All right, so moving on, then you have your foyer. I guess that's like an entryway situation, where you can have some kind of a decoration or something, maybe a table and some decor or something right there where the stairwell starts, So you just put some kind of a piece of decor. Then this is the dining room. So this is a separate dining room off from the front door, it looks like. Now, I don't know if you would really use this as a formal dining room. It seems to me that someone would use that as an office. It would make more sense to use that as an office, but I'm not really sure. So this was the first floor. So that is kind of the full scope of the dining room. And I know it's a bit of a weird view, but that's kind of just where we are in terms of 3D tour. So let's go jump to the bonus room. So now we're upstairs, and they're calling this a bonus room. Is this a loft? I don't think so, but it could be considered a loft only because it has no door. So, if they would have knocked out that wall, it would have been a complete open space, if that makes sense. So to me, it is a bit of a loft. It serves kind of like a loft, which is nice. So you could put a desk against these three windows here, or you could pretty much add it as a bedroom, but it doesn't have a doorway. So that's the only thing. And then there's a desk situation right in front across from the windows. So then this next door to that with the shiplap, I think that's called shiplap. So I believe, I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but I don't mind this trim on the wall. I forget what it's called, but it is a bit of a 80s feel. So it looks like that might have been wood and they just painted it white to give it kind of a brighter look. And then you have a closet there, right? So for standing in the middle of the room, looks like a pretty spacious room. It does have a bit of a shelf situation up here in the corner. And then it has a full bathroom. So let's go into this bathroom. So now we're in the bathroom. So that was the room we were just in. And this is a bathroom. So it does have a dual sink situation. It has a shower only, no tub, as you can see. And then it has a toilet, I'm sure. So that is that. And then here's another bedroom. it looks like they just eliminated the closet and made that as some kind of a storage situation. So that makes sense. But it probably was a closet at some point. And then I'm wondering if this is a Jack and Jill situation where like both sides of the rooms connect, because that's what it seems like to me, is that there's an entry on each side of each room, but I could be wrong. But that's kind of seems like it has a Jack and Jill bathroom, but that's just me. And then we're going to jump over. So here on the left where you see my cursor is the laundry room. So now we've jumped into the laundry room. And this is the laundry room. It does have a sink in it. It's an older build, like I said. So it does have a bit of an older, sink thing. But, as a renter, you can actually change that. You can just buy, a little faucet type situation. And I mean, it's really cheap. You could get a nice faucet for like $50. So I don't think that's not a deal breaker to me. But they only have washer and dryer hookups. And then you have some cupboard space up here. And then moving on, you have your primary bedroom. So in the primary bedroom, I guess we're right in the middle. So this is the bathroom entry. So what they did was they walked into the walked into the room, walked through the bathroom, and then stood. To me, it looks like they have the camera and the tripod in the closet. I'm not sure if that's a situation, but if they don't, then they have the camera on the tripod at the end of the bathroom, if that makes sense. So you do have your dual sinks with lots of cupboards and drawers. I like that part. Shower, tub. And then you step into the actual bedroom and it's divided. So this is an interesting bedroom because it is a large master, but it has a fireplace that splits the room. So you have one side you could use as like some kind of a den or something. And then you have one side you could use as an actual bed, situation. So depending on how you set your bed up, whether it's against the wall, against the windows, whatever it is that you decide, you could use one side of the room as a kind of like a lounge area and then one as a bedroom situation. And you would just have to figure out what suits you. And then you have this little bit of a shelving situation, I guess, that you could put probably a TV up there if you wanted. So I'm not really sure how big the room is, but I bet you it's bigger than it looks, just viewing it through the camera. So that's the one thing about 3D tours is that, you don't really know. But this is what we looked at thus far. We have much more, so I will be bringing you more. So now let's go ahead and I'll jump back on camera and tell you what I thought of both. Okay, so editing, Christina coming in here, and I just wanted to close out the video and let you guys know. Sorry it's really late, and I'm already exhausted, okay? We haven't even started packing yet, and just the house hunting itself is just getting to be a lot. It's just nobody's agreeing, and if this person wants this, and this person wants that, and then we find a big house and it's too far, and so it's getting to be a little bit of a stressful situation. But these are 3 houses that we've seen. There are more to come. I've been trying to book some showings this week. It's the week of the 25th, so it's Wednesday today that I'm filming this last portion of the clip. So I will let you guys know. This video obviously went out late, so hopefully you guys will catch it, but I'll let you know on Sunday what happened between Wednesday and Sunday, and I'll come back. So I will have, more. The next video will probably have another showing, but also more of my real life stuff coming up. So just stay tuned, and I'll let you know, because I've been doing some other stuff on the side and I've been filming that, but I've been trying to keep focused on the house hunt for now. So I will let you guys know. Hopefully I'll have some real footage from the next house that we look at, but I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.